Hey, I completely forgot to make like a before because I booked this literally 2 hours before. It's not that I wasn't thinking about it, I was, but like I booked the actual appointment 2 hours before and I was already out in town with my friends when I booked this. So I literally couldn't do it and I didn't even think about it until after. But yeah. So, hello, update. I got my lip pierced. Here it is. It's just it's a little stud right now. Personally, it's not my taste. Like, I don't really like the stud, but obviously, you have to get it pierced with a stud for like safety reasons and for the healing process, so it's easier. But in like a couple months I'll be able to get it changed to a ring, so I just kind of have to put up with it for a little bit, and I'm sure I'll get used to it. This is only, well, let's say yesterday was day 0 when I got it done. This is day 1. So I'm gonna like do my aftercare and stuff just for funsies, because I feel like all my other piercings were relatively easy to take care of. I feel like this one's gonna be difficult because I already struggle to like take care of like my oral hygiene. Like, I struggle with brushing my teeth every day. I brush my teeth most days, but like occasionally I don't brush my teeth on one day and then I wake up the next day and I'm like, I need to brush my teeth. I feel yucky, and sometimes I wake up and feel that and I don't brush my teeth. Which I know that sounds gross, and it kind of is, but you know, some people struggle, some people have executive dysfunction, so let's not judge people for struggling with stuff like that. Yeah, anyway, so I'll put like a picture of what I want it to look like the ring that I want to get in the end. And then, yeah. Sorry about my voice. Also, 1, I just woke up. 2, I'm still recovering from being sick. And 3, you know, this is in my mouth. Okay. Day 1, swelling check. I feel like it's maybe like the slightest bit swollen. Really not that bad. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I'm gonna show the inside, so like if you're weird about that, look away. It's kind of red. You can see the little bar. So there's that. The pain of the piercing itself, surprisingly, it was actually, I think it was my most painful piercing that I've gotten. And I was surprised about that because I was like, because this area is like soft, you know, compared to like, I've had my nose done, which is like cartilage. And I think this hurt more. But then again, I did get my nose pierced like 2 years ago, so I wouldn't really remember the pain that well. But I think this was my most painful. But that said, it wasn't that bad. It was probably like a 6.5, and it only hurt for, you know, a few seconds while it was going through. It was okay. I mean, yeah, it hurt quite a lot, but it was fine. You know, it only hurts for that second when you get piercings done. You know, that's how it is. Yeah, so there's that. I booked this very impulsively. I normally do, even though when I book things impulsively, I normally have like at least a day to look into things, look into like the research before and like what I need to do for aftercare. I didn't do any of that, so I had to look all of that up after I got it. Also, I used this saline spray on all of my piercings because the person I go to sells these, and it's really good, but I'm almost out because I forgot to get a new one, even though I was right there, because, you know, I've had 1, 2, 3 other piercings that I've used 2 bottles of this on, and this is not gonna last me for this whole process, so I've gotta go get more soon. I'll probably buy more when I go get the bar downsized, because obviously they give you a longer bar when you first get a piercing, so there's room for swelling and stuff, and then when everything goes down, you can go get the bar downsized and then just regular aftercare and healing process until a couple months when you can get it changed to a ring and then continue until it's fine. Yeah, so I don't know exactly what to do, but based on what I just quickly Googled, I normally watch like a video, like someone post like a full video, like everything you need to know about this piercing, but I haven't done that. I've literally just Googled, how do I clean, you know, this? So gonna do that. So take this with like a slight grain of salt. And I'll look for a good video and I might, like, I'll link it or something so that I can remember to watch it. So yeah, I'm gonna go brush my teeth, and then I'll do the rest. Hello, I'm back. Yeah, so I forgot to mention a couple things, and also I just brushed my teeth. That was a lot more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. Was not good, and a little bit painful actually, like when I had to brush this area. Like I was being really gentle, of course, but yeah. So when you obviously for the first like couple weeks or like whatever, brushing your teeth is gonna be like a little weird. Also, one of the things I forgot to mention was eating. I cannot chew anything, and so that's just because the bar is long enough that when I do this, it gets caught on my teeth, and then, you know, I'm stuck there and I have to unhook it. Otherwise, like if I move, it could be really painful. It could catch, and like, I don't know, if I did that hard enough, I could probably rip it or something. I don't know. Yeah. So eating is gonna be difficult until you get the bar shortened. It will be fine after the bar is shortened. You don't have to wait. It's not gonna be difficult for the whole healing process. It's just while the bar is longer, because it's gonna catch on your teeth probably, like mine is. It might not happen to everyone, but it's definitely happening to me, so I assume it's probably happened to other people. But yeah, so eating foods that don't require chewing, like yogurt, soup. Soup's basic, but like, you know, everyone loves a bit of soup. Not everyone. I'm not the hugest fan of soup, actually. I'll eat soup. If you give it to me, I'll eat soup, but like, I'm not the biggest fan. I don't know why. I feel like it's just too much effort to actually eat. If you give me like a nice baguette with soup, I'll dip that and I'll enjoy the soup, and I'll like eat some of it and I'll enjoy it. Once that bread is gone, I'm gonna be like, oh, now I have to eat soup. This is awful. It's not about the actual soup, it's just about actually having to eat it, I guess, because it's a liquid. So it's kind of like, why am I eating this when we should drink soup? I bet people drink soup. Oh yeah, you know, there's like thermal glasses, not glasses, like do you know what I mean? Like, they keep your drink warm and you take them out with you, and I can't remember what it's called, but people put soup in those and they drink it. People do drink soup. Why do we eat soup out of a bowl? Can we just drink soup? Wouldn't that be so much easier instead of taking 2 years to eat a bowl of soup? Right, I'm on a tangent. Where was I? Yeah, eating. Difficult. It'll be fine after a week. Obviously, I'm only on day 1, but I know that the only reason I'm struggling with eating is because the bar is long. After that, it'll be fine. Pain level today, I'd say 1 out of 10. It's a little bit uncomfortable, you know, as you'd expect, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. But yes, I'm going to clean my piercings now. Okay. With my septum, I sprayed it in and also cleaned it with this. Ooh, yikes. Okay, this is looking kind of bad actually up close. Okay, I haven't actually looked at it up close. There is blood around it, so I'm sure that's fine. It's probably just, yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, cotton bud, I'm gonna spray some of this on there. And then I'm just gonna gently clean up the stuff that's around it. Like I said, there is a little bit of blood on there, but that's okay, that's normal. That happens. If it's excessively bleeding, that's not normal. A little tiny bit of blood is fine. I'm being really gentle because it's new. Once you have it for longer, you can just go at it, but you know, it's very new. It's 1 day, so I'm just being super gentle with it. Also, the reason I'm looking this way is because my mirror is there, so I'm sorry for that, but yeah, there we go. It's kind of the same process as this, actually, my nose stud, because it's, you know, it's the same thing except this is a ball and that's, you know, flat, but it's the same process. And I'm not sure if I need to clean the inside. I'm assuming probably yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that, but I have alcohol-free mouthwash which I'm gonna use on the inside. I'm gonna Google this. Yeah, so I cleaned the outside. I considered cleaning the inside. I'm not sure if I need to or not. But I do know that I was told by my piercer to use alcohol-free, well, she didn't say alcohol-free, but you do need to use alcohol-free mouthwash. Yeah, and if you are eating, because you're going to be eating, even if it's not solid food that you need to chew, you're still going to have food, I hope. Make sure you rinse your mouth out every single time you eat or drink something that isn't water, just so nothing gets on there and it just stays clean. Brush your teeth regularly, twice a day, which you should be doing anyway, but, you know, not everyone does, but for this it's very important because it's all going to be connected and you have a higher chance of infections or just the process taking longer. So just take care of your oral hygiene in general. That's partially why I'm making this, so that I can hold myself accountable and make sure that I keep on top of this and I don't, you know, fall behind in any way. So yeah, mouthwash. Yeah, I'm gonna not put that in, but okay, so mouthwash done. Ignore that. Yeah, so I've cleaned the outside. With mouthwash, that should clean the inside, I think. I will double check that. If I'm wrong about anything I've said, you know, I'll either like I probably won't do anything about it. Just disclaimer, if anyone ever watches this, I have not researched this. This is mostly assumed information based on my 3 other piercings I've had done and the little bit of Googling I did last night before I went to bed, which was literally, how do I clean a new lip piercing? And it was like, oh, just clean the outside and mouthwash. Yeah, I need to like actually look into it. So like I said, I'll try and find a video and link it. Yeah, there's that. Google also recommended getting a new toothbrush, because your old one, you should be changing your toothbrush regularly anyway, but I understand that not everyone can do that. I know I can't do that. I'd love to change my toothbrush more often, because I get very weird about stuff like that. The second I'm like, oh, my toothbrush has been touched or like contaminated somehow, I'm like, no, I need a new one. Like, if a bit of dust gets on it, I can't just be like, oh, it's just dust, I'll just wipe it off. No, new toothbrush. But that's weird because I don't care if people share my toothbrush, as long as like I know them and I'm like, I trust them and like I feel comfortable with them. If they went up to me and they were like, can I use your toothbrush? I'd be like, yeah, of course, because it doesn't bother me. But like, you get a bit of dust on my toothbrush and I'm like, no, new toothbrush. Yeah, so I got a new one for this. I didn't actually use it because I just used my old one, but I'm gonna look into it, and yeah, I feel like it'll be easier anyway because I got a softer toothbrush and I feel like it'll be easier to brush my teeth anyway, because like I said, I did struggle with that quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know if I need to mention anything else. Yeah, don't play with it. I've been playing with it in my mouth a lot. Do not do that. I'm trying to stop myself. I played with it a lot yesterday and now I'm just like, leave it alone and it'll be fine. I played with my belly button piercing constantly and it took the longest to heal out of all my piercings, whereas the others were relatively quick, because I was still like, every day I was still having to clean it because there was still like stuff coming out of it every day. And I know that belly button piercings have quite a long process anyway, but like, you know, I was constantly playing with it. I don't mean like occasionally, I mean I would sit there in bed and I'd be playing with it non-stop. Oh my god, that sounded okay. I'd be playing with my piercing non-stop on my belly, but it's fine now. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna watch this back after I post it. I'll try and, I think what I'll do is I'll like body double myself. I'll watch this video again, so I can do the steps again, and make sure I'm never missing a day. I think I need to do this twice a day, for the first couple weeks, and then I can do once a day, unless it's like particularly bad. Like I had blood on this. I could feel it. I could feel that there was something there, and it's gone now. I can feel that it's fine. But there was a little bit of blood, and that's okay. That's relatively normal. I want to do like a pain and a swelling update every day, but I don't want to make a full video every day. And if there's nothing to even talk about, I probably just won't do it. But if I might like make a YouTube short or something and just be like day 2, day 3, whatever, until I get it downsized. Yeah. Do you want a piercing tour before I go? I haven't cleaned my other piercings today because, you know, I was here doing this, and I don't clean them every day anymore, but I do still clean them. Like, after they've healed, it's fine to just clean them with like soap and water in the shower. Like when you shower, it just, you know, that is enough to clean it. I occasionally do clean it like properly just so it feels like I'm keeping on top of it, but you don't. It's fine with soap and water after it's healed. So I have my nose stud here. I've got a little purple thing. This is the original jewelry I got when I got it pierced, and I've never changed it because I like it. So why not? You know, why change it if I like it? I got my septum, which I only got a couple months ago. I normally wait quite a bit between piercings, but I only got this one a couple months ago. Definitely my easiest piercing yet. Very easy healing process. Pain wasn't bad at all. Yeah, and I think it's one of my favorites. So yeah, and then my belly button, which is also the original jewelry I got when I got it done. It's pink, and that's all healed as well. So I got very lucky to have 3 healed piercings. Yeah, and hopefully this one will heal as well. But like I said, we're only on day 1. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I can't wait to get this changed to a ring. But, you know, you want something, you gotta be patient, or you gotta work for it. And in this case, I gotta be patient, and that's fine. Because I'm not used to this yet. Like, I've been looking at myself for the past 30 minutes, and now I'm starting to get used to it. But in general, I'm not used to it, so I'm like, oh, I don't like how this looks. But I'm getting used to it, and I'm like, okay, not that bad. Obviously, like I said before, it's not my preference. I want the ring. But yeah. Gotta take the time to heal it first. I think that's everything. Just don't play with it. Keep it clean. Be careful with eating. It's very difficult. I say that and immediately play with it right now. Yeah. To myself, message to myself for when I watch this again. Do not forget to do this. Go brush your teeth. Clean it. Stop playing with it. I see you. Stop playing with it, okay? I see you watching this back. Stop playing with it, okay? You're gonna make it bad. Rinse your mouth after you eat something, so make sure you stay hydrated, and you need to stay hydrated anyway. So drink your water, okay? And rinse it. Alright? Thank you. Thank you myself. Be good. Okay. I think that's it. Sorry I look like a mess. Like I said, I just woke up. Yeah, so that's a quick update. Got a new piercing. And then randomly put all this information in that no one asked for. But yeah, whatever. Yeah. Bye.